I have no freaking clue why I'm late today, and I was late yesterday. Things just seem to be going slowly. I don't know. Oh, and I just broke a nail. Great. Anyway, good night, dear. How is your day going? Mine's going interestingly. I'm parked on the pyramid side. So I won't have to worry about taking my sunglasses because I'll get something at Nico's. Now, see, this is what I have to go through. I have to make sure my keys are in my purse. I lock the doors to the car, close the car, then try to get the purse around my neck without cracking the bangs. Because the only time... What the heck is going on here? Okay. There we go. Okay. Hi, Annabelle. How are you today? Ooh, see, that's what I'm would be getting the ticket for, but the other two businesses that the loading zone is in front of are closed. So that takes me out of that because I think there's a loading zone in front of the bar. That nail's gonna drive me nuts. And they're not gonna know I'm here. So that's a good thing. It's totally zoning out at that, I found the parking lot, or parking space. That's the thing around here because of finances and things closing all the time, that you can park in front of a store that doesn't exist. Oh, see, this person should be getting a ticket because this place does exist. So, we'll see. So yeah, they won't know I'm here. How is everybody? Oh, hi, Fuzz. This is first loading. Oh God, don't start them. A bit cooler today. Yes. Wow, it is. In the shade. My brother Carl is going to be coming over that hill soon, and that's what we call the fog here, Carl. So, he's my bro. But yeah, driving in here on the bridge, you just see, trying to figure out, because you get a little discombobulated on where that fog is. So I thought it was all the way over here, and I was thinking, boy, do I have the wrong jacket for the day. Yes. Carl equals what? What is that emoji? Oh God! See, somebody else is actually. I think somebody else is trying to tell them, don't park there because that's a. Oh, wait a minute! It's all screwed up. Oh! Don't run away! Were you guys watching? Did you see it? They were fighting over a parking space. Look, drama. The only drama that I'll wind up on my feed, that's for sure. Go on, tourist bus. Oh, now she's running away. The one who basically caused it in her head. So you can't hit us little old cars. We fall apart. Scoot. Get out of the way. I just want to see what we're going to wind up with. We're not necessarily mean people. But it was interesting to watch. Fighting over a space, it's very weird. Usually it doesn't go this bad. But the gray car was just like, you're not getting my space, but there was a free space up front. Oh my God. Hi, Cricket. Yes, we're watching drama in the neighborhood. Oh, wow. You wouldn't tell, I hate to say it, but it's true. You wouldn't be able to tell that lady was driving the red Volvo. It's red for a reason then. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame when somebody else is, you know, trying to be a butthead. And she's still doing it. Are you still parking in a... She's gonna be pissed when I say it. Sorry. Crap! Oh, no, she's not. She's going. I was gonna say, because the loading zone, commercial yellow, is, you can't park there because, where is she going now? You should go up a little bit more. No. What are you doing? You're parking ridiculously. I'm going to start saying this because people are parking completely backwards nowadays. And watch, she'll flip me off or something. Excuse me. You're supposed to pull up to the yellow zone so it doesn't... You're supposed to pull up to that T right there because it messes up the parking. Well, yeah, but you have to move your car up so there is space. Everybody gets it messed up once one car messes it up. They're probably all off about half a space. That's what they've been doing lately. It's been so weird. Nobody's paying attention to like the parking lines. And you lose at least one parking space. Stop. Okay. You lose at least one parking space on these streets. It's so weird. It's like, start paying attention to the damn lines. I should probably move back if I walk away. Anyway. Yes, no official parking for the entitled. Hi, J-Vat. I know, here I go. It's like, welcome to Scientology, the late Scientology person. Let's watch the bumper, what is it? The bump, whatever. So, let's see. So, hello. Okay, I think I've caught up. Hi, sitting. So, yeah. Hi, J-Bat. I look at Fluffs half the time and go, or Fuzz half the time and go, what am I missing? Oh, I can still something. Ah, bummer. They caught me. So, I outed myself by walking fast with holding the gimbal up. That's funny. But yeah, I really think it's the tourists or the entitled or whatever. They don't pay attention. They could just like pull their car up in the street and other people follow it. It's like they're been so messed up lately. I just grab the first one I can find nowadays. So how are my people? Hi, Elron Liar. Yes, yet another day of me giggling. Hi, Robert James. It's like you are really pushing my I have to be good button. Unfortunately, I get all your notifications, so the ones I'm not supposed to see, I do get rid of. So, but I figured, I wish there was a way I can get notified for your LRH ones. Oh yes, Papa Cat is lurking, isn't he? I broke a nail. Or snagged it or something. And it's not good because I need these things for this weekend. Oh, maybe it's... I'll tell you when I get home. It is not tacky. It is not a tacky doorway. It's a tacky door when they have the shears up. It's the Gilded Age. I mean, swear if you can have access to it, watch the show, because that's the specific time. It's Edwardian in England, but Gilded Age here, because this is when all the like oil and railroad people had more money than, or had money like Elon Musk and spent it all. So yes, thank you, Robert. Thank you, Mr. James. That would be great, because I've been looking at my YouTube. Oh, and I applied, and now I'm pending to see to be monetized. That's why I was like, oh my god, I cussed already. So wish me luck. I don't know how it came up. I'm at like, was it 30? No, I'm only like, how many views we're supposed to have? Because the other ones are like millions, and the one here, I can't remember, something thousand. And I'm not at that, but it sent me I went to my studio today and it said apply. And so I almost applied wrong. But I did read the terms. So thank you. So all of that reading of game, like, I had to read the rules to Monopoly. My dad made me. So it's like reading the terms. I can't say I didn't know. I'm trying to also get rid of all the political things, because it's like I don't need the political emails that I ordered for, or I signed up for 4 years ago. It's like the world don't work that way anymore. We've advanced in 4 years. So, do you miss your mom? Do you miss your best friend? If they're not in, well, actually, would you miss your best friend if they were in Scientology? Or if you guys joined together because you thought that'd be a great, like, thing to do, but you don't get to talk to them anymore because they're in it, and they definitely don't want you talking to your best friend. They've taught how your mom had to leave you alone. Oh. Thank you, Peta. Nice to see you. Thank you. Look at Baba Cat. It's like, yeah, no. I think I've been talking about, thank you, Robert. I've been talking about it, just like to Papa Cat. He has to put up with me bouncing around talking about something specific for a whole day usually. And I'm like, I can't wait till I can give tips to the DoorDash guys. Because they don't get tips, and most of them don't speak English. Because I've had a few of them show me the address, and I don't know what freaking address this is. It's an address I've never heard of. That's why when I see a DoorDash guy going back and forth, I'm like, oh, they gave him that weird address. So it's like 1 Montgomery or something. And there is no 1 Montgomery here. So, or they actually, they could say 8 Montgomery because it's 8 Columbus. It's possible. So, but yeah, they never give him a tip. You know how happy these guys would be to just get $5? So it's like, I've been like, I can monetize so I can give the guys tips. Me and my, altruistic tendencies. So I am that person will help people out and not tell anybody about it. So now I'm sitting here staring at my nail. Sorry. I usually have like 50 nail files around me, but of course I don't today. Of course I was running late. So it wasn't running, like I said, it wasn't running late on purpose. It just took that long to get dressed. It was really weird. So, yes, you did feel better, please. So, it's windy. I'm still amazed all the time by how San Francisco can change in one day. Yesterday it was not windy. I got a little sunburned, even with like SPF on my decolletage, because it's not used to even being exposed most of the time. And my protest hand is really getting brown. I've got to try some like hundreds on it while I'm out here or something. So, and now it's freaking cold. It's beautiful sunshine, and I'm freaking cold. So, and even with a half a ton of hairspray in my bags, they're gonna crack. I know it. So, do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? You know that the first 5 people that you disengage from the get-go are the 5 most influential people in your life, because that's how they go. They don't want these people telling you that something's wrong. They don't want these people pointing out what we all know out here, that we are not evil and we're not after your brains or whatever the heck they say we're after. And these were compassionate people too, I'm sure. So you don't know how to handle them because you've been brainwashed into apathy, which is bad for you. Trust me. So I don't know why you guys are still in there. You should come out and join the real world. There are people and things that will help you do that. The SBTVFoundation.org will help you get you started on your way. You can always go to the public library and make up accounts and things on the computers. Just make sure when you stop using the computer, you go into the browser, you go into settings, and you go into history, and you say clear all. That way there won't be a paper trail. Because also, if you go somewhere that you're not technically supposed to be, change your whole outfit. I mean everything, top to bottom. Even change the barrette in your hair if you have to. So, because you never know what can be tagged. You don't know where there could be a little circuit board. Trying to think the little thing. So you don't know what they're doing or how they're chasing you. Even leave your phone at home, because there are ways for them to do it. I'm sure there are lots of ways so they can do it. If you want to do things at home or learn how to do things at home without getting caught, look up EFF.com, which is the Electronic Frontier Foundation. They're into freedom for all on the internet, which has its bumps, but it's actually good for people who want to, quote unquote, be invisible. So, and it's also helping with internet freedom. So it's actually a healthy place to be. So I heard somebody talking about, because I watched Going Clear again last night. I do it just to see what's going on. I've been listening to since the Scientology when I have a no place in the day, you know, when it's like all of a sudden okay, wait, I'm back. Yeah, no, my dad used to totally tip everybody too. So that's awesome, Cricket. Thank you, Fuzz, for EFF.org. Thank you. It's www.EFF.org. It's something that'll help you out with your internet freedom. It's what they've been into for a very long time. Because they don't think we should be monitored. And they're not like a far left, far right sort of thing. They just exist. Sort of like me. I just exist. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it. I just exist. I don't get involved in the drama. I don't participate in the hate because I have better things to do. And I don't want to carry that around. I'm sorry, but you think of the karmic reward you're carrying if you're hating. So, you know, eventually you're going to get you. It's like sometimes when I park in a unused yellow zone, I'm like, you know, karma's going to get me back and I'm not going to be able to find a parking space. The other half of my head is like, what? So yes, I don't even make sense to myself once in a while. Let's take a tour of the ugly windows. Oh God, this drives me crazy. And the dirty columns that I don't think the city of San Francisco is responsible for. So that's good, Fuzzy. I'm glad you're a good tipper. I'm a good tipper everywhere. One of my ex-fiancés said, over tip, period. That way they remember you. And they do. That's the thing. My dad overtips, I overtip. Where we go for lunch, they know us, because we go all the time. And, that's the way it was. Hell, even at the Hofbrau we used to go to. It's like, they would know us. The cooks were, like, I guess they might have divided up the tips because the cooks are really sweet. And when you go in to get something like stuffed cabbage or something like that, because it's a real Hofbrau, or like a sandwich, like a dip, it's like, I didn't want an inch of meat in my dip, guys. But you don't want to say no because they want to be appreciated. So, I could probably turn a French dip into like 2 meals nowadays, because our other place that we go to, they know us. The places we go to regularly, they know us. Which is good because things can get so expensive that we can forgive them when they have a bad day. There are bad days there where you wind up with hardly anything and you're just sort of going, okay, I mean, it's still 2 meals, 2 meals to begin with. Because servers, when they like you, they always do goofy things. So, but it's still just like, I don't know how you don't tip somebody. That's probably why I've never seen the same DoorDash guy. I think once when I first started protesting, I saw the same one. But after that, no, they're always different. Always. Even if they do it at a certain part of the day, it's always different. So, so your door's open. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Now your door is really open. How are you going to get that door closed without showing your face? I'm figuring them out. People are sending me things that have your guys' face in them. Oh, there you go. Aren't you supposed to like connect it at the bottom too so it doesn't move? I think I see Velcro there. Or is it some kind of hook? Oh well, but the door's still open. You can get out if you want to. And I was listening to a former Scientologist this morning that said that one of your biggest problems is you're afraid that you won't get work because of not having a formal education or not having the experience. And this is why I always say, use a placement agency. I don't have a high school diploma or a GED, but the last 2 people I worked for on a regular basis were both vice presidents, and I was their assistant to both of them, and they could care less because I did my job well. So you can skirt these quote-unquote rules that people have, especially if you go through an agency. They will have no problem posting you if you're good, and once you've been there long enough at where you're posted, if the boss likes you, he won't give a damn either. That's just the way it goes. And you do have experience because you have all the administration experience from here. Which all you have to do, if you do a placement agency, all you have to do is tell them. The agency doesn't have to tell anybody else. And then you just prove you can do what you do, and then they'll put you somewhere. So don't think that you cannot get a job with what you think you are lacking. That you can always go to adult school at night once you get a real, quote-unquote, real job, and you can learn the things you need to do to get a GED. So, and we have adult schools all over the place around here, probably because of the type of Bay Area that we are in, when you had a lot of, oh, I'm sorry. Why is that blue? Why is your suit blue? I thought they were black. Oh, you popped it open still. Don't close it. If you had the other door open, it probably wouldn't be so hard. Freaks. Hi, Xenu Free. I just saw Fuzz say it, so I'm going back now. Hi, Christopher Bell Class Action. That's cool. Oh, wait. See, it always does that. I'm sorry. On my screen, it'll go poof, and it'll blow back up. Yes. The curtains are trying to blow. I'm trying. No, I'm not going to pack it up. I'm late. So, Ooh. A shady spot. Usually I have to stop because I don't have a shady spot. So, I think they put in new lights here. So now I have a shady spot. Fly is open. Oh my God, that's right. It did. Oh. Yes, he is. Yeah, where is my no face? Where's Sean? Thank you, Suki. You're awesome. You know that. Yes, they can. They can totally use all of that. When I didn't graduate high school, somebody said try a placement agency, and I did. I went through all of the tests they gave me, and the only thing I couldn't do was type. They had my butt in an office within like 3 days. So thank you for the love and support from Millbrae. So that's why I said I'm a walking example. I still never graduated high school. And that's a weird story. Not bad weird, just weird. But yeah, so, and like I said, the last two I worked for were VPs, and one was a law-centric VP. So he loved the fact that I would tell lawyers, no. Are you going to start talking between the stairs again? Elron Liar and Xenu Free have a problem that me and Papa Cat have too. He couldn't hear me. I usually meow up the stairs, and he couldn't hear me the other day, so I texted meow. Because you made the joke about the zipper. That's why you're channeling No Face. So did you wake up this way, or did you run into him somewhere else and he like transferred his bad dad jokes to you? That's so mean. Oh. No, I don't film public. I also don't want them to be in it if it winds up being something that people can use and you get to hear the public talk. And so, because let's face it, when you put a camera in somebody's face, they just change. So it's like, I just keep it to the side and keep talking and asking questions. Yeah, totally. That's the one thing that people understand. If you have the motivation, they'll accept you so fast. Oh my God, not 2 of you now, or 3, if I got my no face. Yes, that's what I mean. It's like, that's why he's the bartender, Sean, in the club. So I have my security here today. The weather's really all over the place right now, because now it's like, I don't think Carl makes it far over the hill that much anymore. So, but yeah, no, I very much believe you don't need to have a college or a high school diploma, much less college, because nobody can afford college now. I don't know, unless you get a scholarship. I actually wouldn't be surprised if upper middle class people are just like, let's try to get you a scholarship too, because it's expensive. Back in my day, there used to be a book that was like 2 inches, 3 inches thick of, looking at a gray car, sorry. That you could get like, oh God, now music. That you could get a grant from. Or help with your scholarship or scholarships. I'm sorry, get scholarships from. And they were as little as $2,000. They were as little as the postman's great granddaughter's fund or something. So yes, it's because he's my big brother or little brother. I think he'd be my big brother, Carl the Fog. Oh yeah, good, yeah. I can even hit you with Baghdad by the Bay. So see if you remember that one. Born and raised, man, in the Bay Area. Actually lived in Oakland for 17 years. So that's why. Time for public service announcement. You know who should put their fingers in their ears? Let's all vote Kamala in. She's from Oakland. I get to say this because I was brought up being told by people that nothing good comes out of Oakland. So if our next president does, yes. So And as somebody else has said, she's smart and she's beautiful. They need to replace him now. So yes, vote for my future president, Mrs. or Ms. Oh God, I forgot. Did she change her name or not? I didn't. That's the thing. My name is still my name that I took when I got divorced. So yes, vote for my Kamala. I will stop after Election Day. Anybody who's around and a regular on Election Day will be coming and hanging out at my house because I'll be having an open house. So you better get started and get to be a person I know, I see you all the time person. Oh my God, I thought well, yeah, I said that was okay. You're just listening. We got Fuzz and Papa Cat to like watch for the uglies today. But if I remember right, Fuzz has me on subscribers only. So it may frustrate people or to chat. But you know what? Oh well. Yeah, see? There is a $400 scholarship for being Portuguese. God, I would qualify for that. That's so funny. My top 3 are native, Spanish, and Portuguese. And then I always talk about the Basque, which is like 4 or 5%. College doesn't work out for a lot of people, especially if it's like you're getting hammered by the family or something, or you just don't think that way. Thank you, James Licky. She's supposedly opening up field offices, so I'm thinking about maybe volunteering, but I'm definitely going to get a sign for the front and the sign for a window in the back and, you know, stuff like that. Because on the big protest day, which is the March for Votes Day, the Woke Women Day, I still have one of my little flags and we put it in the mirror in the window that day. So I keep getting, the one thing that drives me crazy, but I'm not gonna let it, is I'm getting notices on my watch for my cameras at the house, which is slightly annoying, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna get soft about the cameras in the driveway. I need to look at them every time it happens. I'm blocking your sign. You can't call the cops on me on that one. Isn't that a shame? So yeah, Cricket, yeah, $400. You know what is $400? Considering it's what, $100,000 to get just a I call them BS degrees. Oh, so yeah, it's like, and that's like in a quote unquote normal college, like something higher than state college, but not a university, like the ones in the middle. And think if you got an acceptance to an elite university that does something like MIT. My God, that thing must cost a fortune. Oh, I'm sorry you got bashed, Cricket. Seriously, you're here. Don't worry about it. I don't believe in it, so I don't acknowledge anything past that. So I'm glad you're here. Come and hang out and listen to me make goofy talk and giggle. So, and occasionally yell at the guys inside because, you know, you need to get out and redeem yourself, because I'm sure you haven't done anything really supportive to the world since you went in there. And there was one of the ex-Scientologists asking, why wasn't it free? Because then you could tell a lot of people or clear a lot of people, and then those people would clear other people. Because wasn't that the reason for Scientology? Was to, you know, help the world be clear and be cognizant of their own mind. So that sort of doesn't make sense either if you point it out. That, and I was watching something last night, not a documentary about you guys, but I was watching also something else about something called Twin Flames. And what I've noticed is that the big thing with cults is that their leaders start cussing people out eventually and reigning with that power and just abusing people verbally, if not physically. So it's like, that's how you should be able to tell when you're going into a cult, is that the head person starts being abusive and thinks it's funny and thinks it's their right. Nobody has the right to abuse anybody else just because they want to and they think they have the power to. If you have the power to, you should not abuse people that are attached to you or are peripherally known to you. That's not right. Do you get that? So even you guys verbally abusing us out here by calling us SPs and everything else, that's not right. You don't do that to people. It's not how you get forward in your life. And there is no guarantee that you're going to know what you did in this life in the next life. So shouldn't you be using this life for good? That way, in case it does get cleared up before you die, you can enjoy what's left over instead of having to wait to come back because you're still bad. Isn't that just a weird way to think? Ah, good, it wasn't you. Thank you. There are a few crickets. They're like Papa Cats. We have one of the Papa Cats calls my Papa Cat a imposter. He can't be though because he didn't know he was there. I think it's like Super Papa Cat or something. No, it's a joke, but still, it's like the imposter. So, and you know what? If you don't know about it, cricket, you don't need to know about it. So, because it never happened. That's the way I'm going to take all of it from now on. It never happened. It's not allowed on my feed. Move on. So, I now belong to a huge drama group because goth people love drama. How do you think we wear all black and dance real funny for? So, yeah, I saw that, Xenu Free. I was like thinking, why that doesn't look right, you know, even with the brain fog. I was like, that doesn't look right. And then I realized with that S foundation with the low line between it, because some people think it's legit, and it's like all it does is talk nasty about everybody. So they're beaking. Of course, the first thing I thought of, it's like, I knew you say PEE, but I was thinking PEA, and I'm like, what? A lot of druggies, or a lot of, was it, I think it's an LSD word. So I'm like, drugs? Who's peeking? So now I get it. Have you been here? Now I'm looking to see if you've been here, or did you just show up? Because Cricket, I think, has the same background as you. Yeah, hello you. Wait, no, you were earlier. I remember that because you said I was done and I had to pack up. Okay. So yeah, no, I think that's why I'm being late. Honestly, is that it's peripherally just getting on my nerves right now, and I'm trying to figure out ways to defeat it in a positive sort of way, because it's freaking summer. It's gorgeous out here in the real world. Don't need to be sitting by your phone or sitting on your phone. If you're gonna sit on your phone and do stupid things, play video games, dudes. Yeah, play lots of video games on at a park or something. Or if you want to go do stupid crap when you're walking your dog, go to a news site or a fashion site, you know, something that doesn't take a lot of effort. So yep, exactly. Yeah, that's the way I look at it too. It's like, no, if you don't like me, then don't like me. If you want to talk about it, fine. Talk about other people who don't know me and don't like me either, and have a good time. Oh, I know. Tell me about it, Xenu. I like just calling you Xenu. I want to take a magic eraser to it first, because it's rusty and it's going to freaking disintegrate, and you can't get stuff like this anymore. I wish I could touch it, but I can't. I am not inviting anything from these freaks. The only thing I touch is the, when I check the back door and the accessible, because that needs to be pointed out. And no, we can't find right now. Maybe I should go look in like a different city and then see if I can find the equivalent to that name somewhere else. You know, go look like Fresno, wheelchair accessible when you can't. What the hell? Do you know, anybody know what that word means? I'm taking it off. And hopefully not taking anything with it. I don't like this stuff. Did I make it? I think I took it off without the paint being peeled. Well, if someone gets into the office, I bet you, because I know Oakland will get cleaned up, and I even told my dad the other day that I regret not staying there, because what happened near our house never happened again. There are 2 drive-bys, and my dad gave me sort of a, you know, do you really have to be here? And since he gave me my house, the house that I grew up in, I said fine, and I moved, but nothing's ever happened in that area again. Oh my God! That's awesome! Oh, that's a kneecapper, isn't it? Thanks, Cricket. I love that. I got cooties. The thing is, they can't do anything on me. I probably had a chip in my head since I was 12. 12? Yeah, probably 12. When I left probably elementary school. So, because elementary school was a block away at the longest. Or 2 blocks away. And middle school was going to be like a bus ride. So he probably chipped me then. And those who know why I'm saying that. Okay. Still don't want any of them up here. Mine are removable, so when I put mine up, they're the Post-it note translucent ones, and I figure if somebody takes it, then maybe they're gonna put it up at home or something, going, look, you know, somebody's putting up cult somewhere. And that's what I should do. Practice at home. I've got chalkboard sticky tape that you can write on. That's like chalkboard. But I was worried about how to take it off because it has to be removable. And I don't want it eating the pole over there with the Italian flag on it. So it's like, I couldn't figure out what to do, and then there's got to be poles around the house, so the neighborhood I live in, so I could do it there. I just want to know why they're gold. I always think they're gold because of them, but you never know. So yeah, something here had tape on it, and yes, I do like being the local cleanup person because I've got OCD, and since I can't touch the damn windows or the fence, which drives me nuts, and those doors closed too. I think we've seen them closed at least once of the cupola, so it's sort of neat. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if that even works anymore. Yet another reason. No, it doesn't, because it's a handle, right? Oh, that's so weird. I should go talk to the fire station that's a block away from here. The ones I'm always threatening with the fire marshal. Oh, the doors are closed. It's a shame you don't want to listen to what I'm saying. You know, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's informative and it'll teach you how to get out of here without like having a problem about having a real life out here instead of a cloistered life that you have to suffer in there, because it can't be really a life if you consciously get it verbally abused by your teachers, and if you can't go anywhere that doesn't have your own people and have to wear those poor, horrible nylon suits, which are just so itchy. They must be itchy. So, think about things like that. Think that you could be out here walking down the street, going to the donut shop up the street, or going to get a cookie from across the street, or a salad from Postscript, because you guys go to Postscript, so you know how good the food there is. A little pricey though. How do you do it? I mean, the Sea Org probably doesn't do it unless they've all got expense accounts for the whole building because they want, baby boo-foo there. So maybe they're just keeping you guys happy until they decide to take him. So I figure he'll be here for a year. And after that, they'll put him somewhere else. Because Lord God King is looking a little beaten up. And he wants to retire. And he's been there for over retirement age. Yeah. Like in length, not his age itself. Like 20 years. He's put more than that in there. So, and he's got more money than God at this point. So, not good. Not good. So I would say that you are wanting to replace him. He's probably ready to be done too, because you can only hide for so long and not do interviews before you start getting weird about it. Freaks. You guys have never seen the fire alarm? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sure I'll lose my mind. The thing is that I'm seeing this every day and I know what these are like before they go up. Oh, you mean the building stuff? Yes, I'm sure. That's the thing. Newark would probably drive me bonkers. So, and yes, I know. I've seen it. I've never put it in frame because I didn't want somebody coming here and messing it up, because it's important. But they might have messed it up already. Oh, I'm sure the two girls who came to do the as I call it, the Scientology World Tour, because every place they vacation, they go into a Scientology branch. So she said they can hear me perfectly from the front. So is that? Oh my God, laughing to Tootie. Oh my God. Thank you, Oakland DB. You've been here before. Because I'm from Oakland, so I know I've seen that. So you're the only person who has an Oakland thing going on. So, excuse me, do you listen to me, Xenu? History nerd here too. Then Oakland DB, thank you on the 1K. I think me and Papa Cat think that part of the reason I'm in his life is because I'm a history nerd, and his father was a very well-known history professor, and he didn't like history, so it was his dad's way of getting back at him. So he knows a lot more now because I just start watching. I'll watch a history documentary, and if he's downstairs, usually it'll get him in and he'll just go, "What am I doing?" But if he's upstairs, he comes down within the last 5 minutes. It's so weird. It's like he does it on purpose, but he doesn't. Look at that. Oh my God. It's the summer. It's getting worse. Oh. And nobody to complain to. That is so annoying. They have it in like the landmark thing that they have to keep it up to where they bought it, but they didn't buy it in perfect condition. This was all afterwards. So it's like, do they have to maintain it if they fix it? And that's the wheelchair accessible that doesn't work, that isn't colored, that I would love to do a night maneuver on. Yes, night maneuvers. I know that word. And paint it, or if I could figure out a way to do one of those, God, what is it? some kind of acrylic sheet you put over it, and it'll stay on the enameling, but not enameling. Enameling that you get at Amazon. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, that and I promised a while ago, which I will start doing for real, is where I get my sources. So when I was asked that the first time, I'm like, my sources are in my head. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, I can say like the first time I read it. So it's like when I mention things, I'm going to try to know where I sourced it. I asked Papa Cat to help, or I was going to ask Papa Cat to help me too, because he listens. Oh, I should tell everybody in the when I first start, the first 10 minutes, about what documentary I watched last night. Well, I was watching the anorexia one, so I was Louis Theroux. They want $12 to watch the Louis Theroux Scientology one, and it's like, oh, Amazon isn't stupid, they know he makes money. So it's like, maybe that's what I'll do. The first $12 that I have is get the Louis Theroux Scientology episode. Yeah, last night was going clear again. Oh, you're so mean, No Face. Thank you for my like. You better be doing something other than watching somebody else's stream, slut. So yeah, no, I watch, weirdly enough, a lot of documentaries. So I was watching I got caught by, after going clear, the recommendations. Yeah, but he just left. He said he's leaving. Fuzz. So he spilled a bottle of good whiskey and had to go. So yeah, because it's the same reason I watch things like Downton and Gilded Age over and over again, because you know you miss things. So I'm starting to. I first saw his first one with was it Jimmy Savile, and he did it with the point of view of before he knew what was happening, and then after he knew what was happening. He actually, it's sort of like a real nerd, like doing a documentary. So yes, but he's gone already. He doesn't like us anymore. So yeah, I started with that, or I started with Going Clear, then I went looking for Louis Theroux, and then found the anorexia one after I saw $12.99 for the SD, no, not the SD, the HD one, and I'm like, I have no choice. I have a 70-inch monitor. Not getting SD on something is like that is really weird. I've tried watching Upstairs, Downstairs a million times, because it used to be one of my favorite ones, and I can't watch it. It's not cleaned up enough yet. So, dinner, right? You're not here. You're in that place. Isn't it late for dinner? Why are you eating so late? Because it's summertime? Yeah, the sun never goes down over there right now, does it? So yeah, then I got stuck watching Finn, which is such a sad freaking documentary about anorexia. Because I was almost anorexic. I got put on a diet when I was 14. Supposed to see my doctor every 2 weeks. I lost 10 pounds that first 2 weeks. My doctor said, that's it. And basically gave me an eating plan for the next 2 weeks. And I was supposed to not gain, but not lose. So, but yeah, she took it that way. She was just like, mm-mm. So luckily enough, someone caught it at the beginning and I never had to deal with it. I know, isn't that weird? You never think that Johnny Ron would be saying something like legitimately correct. Oh my God. That's so mean. And it's got to be a filtered water, like smart water. I'm such a smart water freak. It's amazing. And I tried the home water because it's supposed to be from Oakland. Oakland has the best water on the planet. It didn't taste the same. So they're doing something to it in Alameda that they didn't do in Oakland. So, yeah. So that, okay, growing up in Scientology and thin and the Louis Theroux anorexia one. So wait, I watched something else that was only like half an hour and it drove me crazy. Don't remember what it was. No, it was an anorexia one. I sort of got stuck in there, I guess. And it was based at Highland Hospital in Oakland, but it was only a half an hour. And I can't remember what it was now. But it was real neat. And I was excited because it was at Highland. Highland is a county hospital. I was born there because my dad was out of work when I was born. I was the last hot night kid. So, you know, my brothers are significantly older than me. So, well, make them San Pellegrinos or something and give them the bottle and tell them to fix it themselves. I know I don't drink either, but I worked at worked front door at clubs and bars everywhere. So, which is hilarious when our friends have learned to adjust a long time ago for us. So, because we stopped drinking. Oh, okay. Who am I thinking of? Why did I think it was you? Who is it? Sitting? Oh my God. That you twisted cricket, but funny. I stopped drinking because I barfed over one cosmopolitan and went, oop, okay. I had changed mental health drugs and it went, nope. Is that what it is? Cool. I'm sorry. You know, you can go somewhere else and do something else that's really important to people. I'm sorry. Oh, now this one's... See, I almost said it. Freaking Robert James. I almost said this zipper is too. Oh, they pulled it from their side. People that are really afraid of me seeing their faces. So somebody must be a transplant. Yesterday, someone used the phone and used the hiding behind the door thing. And then today, someone pulled the chair from the other side. So now I've got something to do during the day when I'm here. I thought you were just... Go make dinner. I know you're not in Scotland. Who was? I don't remember. See? I am sorry. World would get better if you left. Oh my God. Oh. I wish I could have used it on someone I know. The one guy that everybody freaking adores was really cute when he was young. He had a bad binge one day and tried to off himself, and somebody found him, but we all went looking for him. And I was going in a park at night in Oakland, didn't even realize it because it was where I grew up. But no, we found him. He stayed in the hospital for a few days, 5 days, 6 days. Realized that, oh my God, people care about me. Didn't think it for some reason. And don't you love this? The Tesla's mad that it's getting towed. But that would have been a great joke to him. He loves things like that. No, not no one. Somebody else. Sitting on the fence. Okay, see? I wish they were surrendering to me, sitting. I can actually probably tell him that one now. He lives in Washington with his wife and his stepson and is having a good time and is fat now. So that used to be our joke too, because he used to do a myriad of things and I saw him at the club all the time. And if he was fat, I wouldn't yell at him. If he wasn't fat, I'd tell him, you need to get in a, recovery and you screwed up again sort of thing. He liked the abuse. So his running joke when he sees me maybe once a year now is I'm fat. And I go, yeah, and I'm happy. Yes, I know. And somebody said there was a major recall. And then he goes, excuse me. And then he goes interviewing Banana Head. It's like, dude, your stock is plummeting. You're going to lose X. You know, God knows what's happening to Twitter or to Tesla, because supposedly you're moving to Arkansas, even though we have a purely perfect running plant that is here, but he doesn't like California anymore. It's Milpitas. It's the old NUMMI plant, which was the old Chevy plant. And yeah, supposedly that's why he's moving, because he doesn't like California anymore. Because we made them, they made him take down. He had like a huge X on top of the building, a marketplace building where Twitter is, and San Francisco went, oh hell no. So yeah, see, okay, there, sitting on defense. That's why it's like, yeah, but oh, sitting on defense, it's still daytime there, isn't it? I always go to, seems like I always go to the UK in the winter time. And having the sun go down at what, 3? It's so weird. So, excuse me. Yes, I know. I'm going to have to get off soon. Oh, he's Scottish? Poor thing. I learned at a young age that my uncle was Scottish. It's like, it's not Scotch, it's Scottish. It's like, yes, uncle. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's like, I'm never on the right side. That's why I was surprised that I got the motorcade the other day. I'm usually never in the right direction. So, even though the lady who got hit, or the lady who hit somebody because she was, you know, being a Californian, well, actually, it wasn't her who was being Californian. It was the other car being Californian. She was just trying to take the space because it was her, you know, she was there. She was just adjusting. Thanked me that I was taking the video. If I see her, I think the car's gone, because there seemed to be no damage on it. It's like I can always offer her my my video to go find my video. So, but yeah, I'm resisting the urge to get donuts. Oh, I forgot. Hey, I'm getting better with Scottish. I can actually understand them now. Me and Papa Cat are supposed to go one of these days. And I told him he's going to have to be my interpreter, because I could even understand Cockney and Russian at the same time, but I couldn't do, oh my God, I couldn't do Scottish from like Edinburgh. Yeah, I know. That's what I figured. Since it was like 3 o'clock for the wintertime, the summertime must be hilarious. Oh my God, I would have hated being a kid there. So, because it's like, you know, you go to bed when the sun goes down during, or when you're a little kid. During school time, and it's like, well, what do you mean I have to go to bed now? It's not sundown, you know, sort of thing. But, oh yeah, okay. So, not vanity, but health here. My weight, I have lost 7 pounds since the day my doctor caught me. That is amazing. I didn't do anything differently. I just paid attention to what I was eating. I did have a binge like 2 days last week, but I've noticed that, especially watching the documentaries, that my binge is nothing. It's only just a binge in my head. So yeah, 7 pounds down. She didn't tell me what she wanted me down to be, but thank you. But 7 pounds, because I got on the scale this morning and went, oh God, how much weight have I gained? And I've lost. And it's like, wow, cool. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing so I can get myself into a habit for winter, because winter is hard. Winter is hard on fat people. I know it sounds mean, but it's too easy to sit inside with a pint or a couple of donuts or something and just not move. I'm moving more. That's what it is. It's like my diet hasn't really changed a lot, but I am moving around a lot more. So I'm actually helping myself on these things. So weird. So, ew, I thought it didn't do that there. Oh, oh God, South Carolina. Yes, it does. That's why I don't go in the summer. That's why I'm trying not to go in the summer. If I have to help take care of, or do something for Papa Cat's mom. She lives in SC too, and I am just so not looking forward to it because I hate humidity. And it's like, it could be 70 and I'm still like, it's way too hot because of the humidity. So, let's see. One more before I go. Don't you wish you were out here instead of having nipple shears? So you can't see me anymore because for some reason I'm the devil and the devil is bad. But what if I don't believe in the devil? Then what? You know, you can get rid of those cooties just if you decide to walk out of the door instead of going in the door, or going in the door and turning around and coming back. You see her, right? They were right behind me. I don't know for how long, actually. So I heard people talking behind me for a little while. So. Oh my God! That's awesome. I come to like her. So. Yeah. I can't tell, no face. You know, it's like people are strange, and even if I don't acknowledge people, they might acknowledge me. So I don't. Come on, I just said where I live a week ago. I've been here for what, 6 months? So a lifetime or a life-size cardboard cutout of Taylor Swift. That is so cool. Yes, he is our true land only leader. And like I said, the Amazon Echo 4 is a head big enough to worship the Aaron with. Now I just have to get a Hello Kitty spatula. Can't remember the rest of them. I gotta go look at the videos. Yes, he was a misleader. Oh my God, I'm glad you guys are all in a good mood. That's the thing. During the winter hours when everybody has it down and I have to sit in front of a light for 30 minutes, definitely want to just be able... During the storm days is going to be funny because I'm going to have to figure out what to do at home. But it's like here, and I mean storm day, where I'm afraid to cross the bridge because people don't know how to drive on a bridge. Otherwise, I'll be here, and I have a raincoat that I got a long time ago at a thrift shop that hits the top of my feet, and it's always been my raincoat that if I'm doing an event with that I wear so I don't get anything I'm wearing dirty or wet or either. She's not that young. Taylor Swift is like 29. She just has that face. It's like I was watching. What was I watching? That she was in and they were talking about her. It had to be something on YouTube. I don't remember what it was. Because I guess the banana head said smack about her, or said she's for him or something, and he came out. And I was watching somebody talk about her. And that day I also saw the Celine Dion documentary on Amazon, which is amazing. That's why I need to watch her singing in Paris, because that documentary was the bomb. That was it last week. She said, you know, you're not allowed to use that song. It was the Titanic song. And at the end of it, you know, she wrote it because at the end of it, she said, and you picked that song? So, you know how it goes, people. So, I didn't get to yell cooties. I want to yell cooties. But I don't know who that person was with. Well, I'm 57, and I don't think 29 is young. Okay, she can be young for one more year, and then when she hits 30, no, she's not young anymore. But she does have endless energy, which is so strange. And it doesn't look like enhanced energy. It looks natural. So that woman is amazing. Oh my God, yes, you can fold her up and put her in the front seat with you. That would be awesome. You'd have to take like YouTube of that, because that'd be so cool to watch people's reaction. Or just put her in the passenger seat, like at the mall or something, and then watch from a little ways away. And she'd probably love it. That's the thing. She'd probably love that people are getting a kick out of her. She seems that type. Like, go for it, have fun. You know, just don't be bad. So, and hell, I make a thumbnail out of that if you did. So, yes, I've noticed I'm attracting the older women, or the older crowd. Are there hot young men here? Because my mother was a cougar. My parents are 15 years apart. They were together for 47 years before my mom passed, and my dad was 15 years younger than her. So, wasn't that like the most horrible thing in the world if somebody you know got to the box first and popped all the bubble? My dad would do it. Me and my dad have been, driving each other crazy since I was little. But yeah, he's done that before. He's popped all the bubbles and then put it back in the box and handed it to me. Yes. I haven't seen that. But I would love to see that. I should go look it up. Nebulous is here. Oh my God. Yes, I know, Celine, stiff body. That's crazy. That's some serious doo-doo. I should have realized when they weren't like going overboard on saying she was sick that it was something for real, quote unquote, not like enhanced. Hi, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I'm sorry you're in Georgia. Well, actually, I like the fact that you're in Georgia because it's beautiful, but I'm sorry you're in that weather. So, and Nebulous is here. So yeah, because they're also trying to make it seem like she screwed up, or the Olympics are like dubbed it or something. It's like, who cares? It's Celine Dion. She can do any damn thing she wants. It's like, I saw her open up for Michael Bolton in '91. She was just that kid she was just that French-Canadian kid who didn't speak English. And she was amazing. I mean, at the end we just sat there, just stunned at this opening act. I used to always make sure I saw everybody in concert. So just after the opening act, because people really didn't show up. So it was like well, of course, the fire, but that was probably where it was all coming from. She didn't have a ton of people, because we took a back road. She didn't have a ton of people listening to her. But I swear to God, you look around, everybody's got the same look on their face. They're just sitting there with their mouth hanging open going, what the hell? And I think he brought her back for like a song. So, but yeah, I've liked her since then. It's just like, it's Celine Dion though. You don't talk about that. I will say I like Johnny Cash. I wouldn't say I like Celine Dion. Now I do. So, okay, let's go. The last chorus, or the last stanza. Oh, and we didn't look for Bufu's car today. That now has 2 plates that match. I don't see it doing just a quick glance. But it is Wednesday. He should be here. So do you guys have Bufu sequestered on the 3rd floor again, probably? Teaching him the things he's supposed to do when he becomes Lord God King Bufu? So, like I said, you have about a year to have all of your stats be perfect. Because they sure as heck aren't going to let them be ugly if he's the next one. So, think of it that way. If you see them being muddied with yourself, it should make you wonder what you're doing in there. Because
if they're going to do that, that means they care more about him than they care about you. So, you know, and if he starts acting more and more superior, guaranteed he's going to be the next one. If we're lucky, though, my annoying butt here will keep him from being that. Because you put him in a city that doesn't like skateboards, and then you help him close up his shop overnight and ghost his friends and not pay rent. That's a really good place for the next Bufu to be. Do you know how easy it'll be to like trounce on his butt, because he really did crap. The original, no, the one that's there now was 25. He didn't have a chance to mess anything up. But the guy here, he's done some nasty stuff. And there are even YouTubes out there about him from his friends that told him he did nasty stuff. And supposedly it was also like a charitable organization to help people, because that's why it was Braille, because it was in conjunction with Lighthouse for the Blind. So not only did he mess up his friends, but he messed up blind people who wanted to learn how to skateboard. And that does not sound ridiculous if you've known a blind person. So if he becomes your top guy, it's just going to be so easy to tear you guys apart after that. So keep grooming him and keep up the bad work. Yeah, that would be a good thing to say. And you guys get the heck out of there before he becomes it, because it'll just show you they don't care about you guys, they only care about him. So just putting it in perspective and learning that you can do better out here, and that I'm not the devil. I don't believe in the devil, so I can't be the devil. I'm just sitting here giving you guys like information and what I think, my opinion, you could do when you get out. Just on the jobs alone. Getting a new job would be easier than you think it would be. So just things to think about. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. And no, I'm not going away. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Oh, God. Come on. Have you seen Davey? See. I'm going to catch up before I leave. That would be great, folks. They are saying on the Rumorville, even Natalie has said it, that he's going to be the next Bufu. Oh my God. No. Taylor never looks too thin. That woman just bounces all over the place. I bet she eats a ton of food. She probably had some metabolism. My mother and my best friend, before my best friend hit like middle age did mess her up, but they were both like flip top heads. My best friend had to like stay at my house for 5 days between her house and going somewhere else in the country, and so we hung out. I gained 5 pounds and she still ate more than I did. So it's like my mother was the same damn way. The only thing that I inherited from my mother was the tummies. I have a tummy from both sides of my family that's genetic, and I worked on it most of my freaking life. So, and yeah, I know his personality is too wimpy, but you know what? They want that because they can control that. Because I would say once the other guy leaves, he's going to still control a lot. He will just be able to go out in public because he won't have to do interviews because he doesn't belong to it anymore. So, I mean, he's been in it for what, 30 years now? Or he's been the guy, 86? Yeah, almost, or 35 years. So I'm sure he's gotten to the point where he's just like, can I please just be in the background? So anyway, guys, sometimes I wonder, and this is a bad one. Sometimes I wonder if men stand next to me, I don't know why they would, and like try to get my attention with that smirk on their face, and
Ladies, you know what that smirk is. And it's just like, I still want to say, I'm 57, fuck off. Oops, I said the word. Anyway, good night, guys. And yes, Neapolis, you always come up in my brain occasionally. Why delay dinner? Aren't you supposed to be cooking dinner? Or is somebody else cooking dinner? You know, Papa Cat didn't know that he liked cooking dinner until we started getting the Hello Freshes. So, Scooter Mom, yay! I've heard from her. Hi, Lori. We're closing. That's how you can tell we're closing, because I'm doing a thing on the, or I'm focusing on the pyramid and imagining Rocky and Bullwinkle on the top of it. So good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at my 2 o'clock. I swear, sometimes. So, ciao, guys.